these days, we're going to have a proper government building here.
You remind me of a great warrior queen from the Freljord, Captain Fortune.
Oh, really? Can she also shoot a bottle from 100 yards?
She probably could.
Shot at me? Get in line.
Lucky shot. I live for this.
Got a good feeling about this.
Glad we're on the same side.
Don't get cocky.
A flesh wound! Face the tempest!
Should rest.
You are right, Ilaoi. Brom will try harder.
You don't seem yourself. You worry.
Yes. For my people.
You are doing all that you can for them. I know you will succeed. Now ease your mind. Perhaps with a story.
Let's see. On the nighttime, it makes me recall stories of... the Voice Eater. A legendary beast that eats people alive, crying out their final words in their own voice. It is said many in the Freljord have vanished in the dark of the night, chasing after the voices of those they've lost. That is why we have a saying. Do not answer the voices in the dark.
That is terrifying.
Well, it is just a story. But you're right. Brom feels much better now. Good night, Ilaoi.
So what's your story, big guy? You don't seem to be from around here.
No, Brom hails from the Freljord, a distant land of mountains and snow.
And you walk around with no shirt on?
Brom is iceborn. I do not feel the cold.
I've lived on this island my whole life. Never given much thought to what else was out there.
You must visit the Freljord. Meet our fierce warriors, slay a few trolls. Most importantly, you must try our Druvask stew.
Druvask stew? I'll bet it's as good as it sounds.
All this talk of the Freljord makes Brom long to return. But not until my quest is complete.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. And who knows? Maybe one day I'll finally see the Freljord.
And warm your belly with Druvask stew, eh?
No promises.
Perhaps this place could use some more furnishings.
Got any ideas?
I was thinking perhaps a mountain here. Some snow all around there.
All things must grow.
My path lies beyond you.
Your last breath is a new beginning.
Swift, like vengeance.
No fair. You're not getting away.
stagnate no longer.
We've been waiting for you, Captain Fortune. This your crew?
Guess so. As promised, one magnificent ship.
That is a mighty vessel. Does it have a name?
I haven't gotten around to naming her yet. She was recently acquired. Care to do the honors?
Really? Oh, but I couldn't. Brom is not so good at naming things.
Come on, first thing that comes to mind.
The, charming lady?
Brom, you lady killer.
Excuse me?
The charming lady. I like it. All right, people, listen up. This isn't a pleasure cruise, so don't get too comfortable. We've got a harrowing to stop. I've got a washed-up Reaver King to kill. And remember, from here on out, it's Captain Fortune.
Aye, aye, Captain.
This is gonna be a long trip.
Potential. But you are a wild boy. A tempest that must be tamed. Yasuo, remember all I have taught you.
Master, I never should have abandoned my post.
Yasuo, what have you done? Have you no honor?
Yone, you're mistaken. This wasn't me. I was only gone a short while.
You further disgrace yourself with these lies? Our master bears wounds. Only your blade ran down.
Brother, please, let me through. No.
Haunting melody. Don't let me stop you.
I prefer not to have an audience.
Ah, yes, the Lone Swordsman. A classic tale.
I was seeking some quiet.
Alawi and the others speak highly of your skills.
Are we still talking about my music?
We don't know each other yet. But if you're as good as they say, I could use a man like you.
A man like me.
Sometimes my enemies need convincing. That blade of yours would help certain negotiations.
I already work for someone.
Right, the missing girl. Whatever she's paying, I promise my terms would be sweeter.
I swore I would protect her. And I'll keep my word. Even if it leaves me poor as a beggar.
Or dead. You remind me of a saying I once heard. Fear the warrior who has been disgraced. He will set pride before reason, redemption before life. It's Ionian.
I know it. Don't talk to me about disgrace.
I was talking about redemption. I don't care what you did, or about your past. My offer stands whether you find your girl or not. But for the record, I hope you do. Enjoy your solo.
your sailing improves. You are still on board.
Ha! Yes. And the water is still outside the ship.
Then, what troubles you? You worry for your people.
Yes. Rome has vanquished many foes. But what my people face now, this sickness, it cannot be stopped with fist and shield.
I admire your strength.
Yes, it is one of Rome's most admirable qualities.
In Buru culture, we respect those who take what they want. Strength is a tool that allows us to live in the moment.
And I suppose we are having a moment now?
Yes. One we could have below deck.
Yes, Rome would love to continue discussing the Buru religion. But with the sea, the ship's rolling deck, Rome is afraid to take his eyes off the horizon. Oh dear. You must forgive me. When Brom is sick, it is a mighty storm. An avalanche of... Oh, please excuse me!
Man is strange. I like it.
Really? I need to remind you to knock?
We have unfinished business.
Yes, that's why you're on my boat, heading towards the most dangerous place in existence. What more do you want from me?
Sarah, I can tell you are hurt.
I'm hurt? Oh, yes. Gangplank still lives. Sure, this is obviously not great news to me. But we're going to kill him properly this time. And then I'll feel better.
I know his deeds were unforgivable, but I want to make it clear that my priority is not Gangplank's death. It is to stop this harrowing.
But Gangplank is causing this harrowing. You saw it in a vision yourself.
Sarah, I am bound to the Mother Serpent. She has plans for all of us. She needs me to save Bilgewater, but she didn't give me specifics. I must put the goddess first. I don't know how that will affect our mission, but we do not have the same goals.
I try to respect your beliefs, Alawi, and maybe your intentions are pure. But he killed my mother.
I know. The goddess will send me another sign soon, I am sure. But until then...
What the hell? Above deck, now!
Captain, there's an angry giant headed right for us. Brace for impact!
Let's blow off some steam. Keep fighting! This mission will not end here. Not against this thing.
You, the priestess from the docks. You put the new voice in my head.
I tested you. Yes. The Mother Serpent deemed you worthy.
Worthy. The dark comes to swallow everything.
stop. The voices.
So, your coming is no coincidence.
The Blood Harbor Ripper.
My prey calls me that. My name is Pike.
You brought the Blood Harbor Ripper onto my ship? I'm starting to reconsider our arrangement.
Sarah Fortune, I know your name.
You've killed a lot of good men. I'd be doing the world a favor by gutting you right here.
Sarah, he is chosen.
Well, make better choices.
I have seen the truth in the deep. Blood in the water. And on my list, one name burns brightest.
What name?
Gangplank. The deep demands his blood.
The fool has made powerful enemies.
A whole ship full, it seems. I know a weapon when I see one. That I can use. So long as it doesn't gut me in my sleep. What do you say?
Your terms are acceptable. For now.
This has been a very exciting voyage.
The pain, the suffering, delicious.
Race, what are you doing? This wasn't part of our plan.
Gangplank, you knew my nature when we made our alliance. These souls strengthen my magic. And besides, this island is loyal to your enemy, Misfortune. These fools abandoned you at your darkest hour. Now, they fuel your triumphant return.
Well, the crown is buried in Bilgewater, like you asked.
Excellent. Even now it draws the black mist. Soon, it will expand my reach to the city itself. What of the Buru artifacts?
I have them all here.
Then let us return to my domain. The ritual can finally begin.
All this for Bilgewater. When this demon's done, I hope there's still a city left for me to rule.
We've arrived.
The Shadow Isles are even more frightening up close.
The black mist will be strongest here. Goddess only knows what we shall face. Steel yourselves. Despite the dangers, we must focus on finding Gangplank, no matter the cost.
One man can be killed as easily as another. Why the concern?
I already killed this man once.
What is that delightful aroma? The smell is so spicy, so savory. You must teach this to me.
Sorry, big guy. Old family secret. One of the few things I have left from my mother.
It is special, this love you have for her. You honor her memory.
Yeah, well, she was a special woman. Now let's see if I've done her recipe justice.
This is incredible!
As good as your Druvask stew?
Better.
Well, maybe when all this is over, I'll let you take my recipe back to the Freljord. If I'd trust anyone with it, it's you.
Thank you, Captain. This warms Brom's heart. And his belly.
Sharpening your blades.
A habit. The flesh is too weak to dull them, but it brings me peace. Besides, a cleaner death is my way of showing mercy.
I suppose it is.
The test. You wonder how I survived?
I do. What did you feel? Did the Mother Serpent speak to you?
I heard... a voice I have not heard before. It clashed with those I have. Blood and smoke, liquid black. Myself with a burden. A different one.
And you calling for you. That could explain...
Temporary. Like most living things.
I am curious to see if you are right.
I don't really care if I am. Dark things here. Nothing I trust. Not like the deep.
At least the big things down there have the decency to show their faces.
Ugly faces. But honest ones.
He speaks the truth.
What's this?
A seal. A powerful one.
Magic is kind of your thing, right? So this is no big deal.
Magic? Do not tempt my anger, Sarah. My knowledge flows through the goddess. This ward is something else entirely. A twisted power.
Something we should get used to seeing, I suppose.
I can try to break the barrier, but it will take time.
Time is one thing we don't have. Can't I shoot it?
If you'd care to try, by all means.
The deep. It calls to me.
The deep? Where?
From...
I assume he knows what he's doing.
My goddess found him worthy.